Please welcome Lissa to the couch. Welcome.
Excited to be
here. It is such a pleasure to have you on the show. That song is beautiful.
Thank you.
Please tell me that that's going to be on your upcoming full length.
Definitely,
right?
yeah. I actually wrote it with the person who's playing guitar, Justin Gray. We wrote it together, and he produced it, and so it will definitely be on the album for sure.
Yeah, and I know you're working on the album right now.
Yes.
How many? And I think you told us it's got a little dub. It's got a little.
Yeah. The album has a little bit of everything. It has some soul in it. It has a lot of live instruments because I think it's really important to have in an album, and it has dub under it because I'm a huge dub fan. So it will have something for everyone, I think, but it's going to be blended really nicely.
And you've been producing yourself, or are you working with other producers?
No. Wow. Wish I was that cool. Do not produce myself. My home
One
studio,
day.
everything would be like, "Roll my breezes." It would be like Garage Band Central. No. I work with a lot of different producers, and just trying to get the right feel to everything. I think the most important thing is how people will feel when they listen to it, and I want them to feel empowered and feel good and feel like they can relate to what I'm singing. So that's definitely the most important thing.
Well, empowering is something that you are very good at, and we talked about this earlier. You know, I certainly had my experiences in grammar school and with bullying
Yeah.
and all sorts of stuff, and also just as a young girl, kind of
Absolutely.
what you deal with, and your I Am movement is extremely powerful.
Thank you. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about it.
A lot of it was personal experience. When I was younger, I was not the prettiest girl, as you say. I didn't even have full teeth. I was missing all my front teeth, looking like a vampire before it was cool to be a vampire. Like, this was pre-Edward Cullen,
Right,
so
you
I was just straight dork.
I had vampire teeth,
I was straight
actually.
dork.
I had to have braces because I had teeth.
I did have that too.
No,
That was the next awkward phase.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was like, hey, oh my God, I got teeth, and now I need braces. Cool. Now it's another whole, 5 years of that. Yeah, so I had a lot of insecurities growing up. I never felt like I was beautiful. I never felt like I could even sing. I never believed in myself. And one of the most important things in my life was believing that I am perfect the way God made me. And that's why the I Am movement, that is their staple. That's, what we say. And it's because I believe that if you think that, then, you can achieve anything. I think it's so important. If you believe in yourself and you think that you are great, then there's nothing that you can't do. And that's why I really want to push that message, especially against the media and against girls feeling like they aren't good enough, and eating disorders and cutting and suicide. And those rates are so high, and they keep going higher, and those statistics are off the charts. Every 15 minutes in America, someone commits suicide. To me, that's
Crazy.
insane. That's too much of people not loving themselves. And so that's why I feel like this message is so crucial for right now and for my generation and even older.
So you work to build up self-confidence of the people out there.
Absolutely. We have something on the site called The Pledge. And basically what the pledges are these daily things you say: I am beautiful, I am strong. And I posted up on my own mirror because it helped me. Reading it every day and saying it every day helped me kind of reprogram my mind to believe these things about myself, to where I started saying, hey, I am beautiful, I am smart, those little things reinforce confidence that I didn't have before. And that's why it's such a great thing to be able to see it and say it. And it's something where, kids, even as young as 10, can go, and it's simple. They could say it and they could feel better about themselves because of it.
I was talking to your mom earlier, who's like the most awesome manager on the planet.
My mom is super fun.
Wait, hold on, let's talk about that for
I
a second.
love your mom, but we were talking earlier about how, for me, and I think for a lot of kids that age, just one thing can change your whole world.
Yeah,
just like the
can.
support from one person
Absolutely.
to say you are beautiful or you are perfect the way God
Yeah.
made you can change the direction you take in your life.
It really does. There was a girl, I went to the Grove in LA, and I wanted to talk to people because I feel like online is great, but at some point I wanted to see what they really felt if I came face to face with them. And so I went up to this girl and I said, what do you think your biggest insecurities? What do you think the biggest insecurity is that girls face? And she said image. She said because it was the media. And I said, okay, well, can you say I am beautiful? And she looked at me and she started crying. And she said, I can't say that. And she said, I'm not. And I was like, but you are. You're so beautiful. And just to get her to say that, it was easier for her to say I'm ugly than it is I am beautiful. And that's when I realized, oh my God, if we could just get them to say it and get them to believe it, that it could make such a difference.
Right.
It's a beautiful sentiment.
Yeah.
So back to the mom thing for a second.
Yes.
So your mom is your manager.
My mom is my manager.
Talk about that dynamic. Because there's always that, interesting thing with a teenage
yeah.
daughter and her
Everyone
mom.
says I'm a mini her. So if you can imagine my like over the topness and her over the topness, it's just like constant, hey, what's up? So it's a lot of that. We obviously butt heads like most mother and daughters do, but at the end of the day, she's my best friend. And so it's great to have that support there and to have someone like you said, we were talking about, moms are the ones who will be honest with you.
They will always tell you the truth, even when you do not want to hear it.
Yeah.
And even when they first tell you and you're like, that's
Yeah.
not it. They will always tell you the truth.
wrong,
And they're
Mama.
always right. They're always right.
They are always right.
They're always right.
Even if your friend says something different, your mom is probably
Yeah,
right.
your mom's right.
She's
Your
gonna-
mom is
She's
right.
going to get the top vote.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true.
So you recently had a song, Famous.
Yes.
In a great new independent film coming up called Beyond the Mat.
Yes.
Through Mark Hopka, who's the actor and
Yeah,
producer
yeah.
of the film. How did that all come about?
Mark Hapka is a really good friend of mine, and he's one of the stars of the film. And he called me because he heard Famous, the song I did. It's very dancey and poppy. It's just a fun song. And he said they needed a song for a party scene, and he asked if I wanted to put the song in there. And so that's how it happened. But the
And it
movie, I saw the
works well.
preview, looks so sick.
Movie's very
I'm
strong.
really excited to
Very
see it.
strong
It
film.
looks awesome.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to see it for sure when it comes out.
That'd be great.
And I'm going to get excited when I hear the song.
In case you missed it, the Weekly Comment is now available on demand on emPOWERme.tv. And don't forget to click subscribe so you can leave comments.
Gotta subscribe to be in the game.